Hey, Sidekick subscribers and viewers out there today. Thanks for coming to this video about GRAUGS. Well, you know, GRAUGS from Shadow of Mordor, they're making a return in Shadow of War, and with some improvements. We're going to talk about that today. Briefly, stick around for that. So, have you wanted to ride on the back of a grog in the middle of a siege of a battle, stomping your enemies like ants below your feet of great epic proportions? Well, you can do so in Shadow of War. We all seen that probably in the gameplay. That's mostly common knowledge at this point. But what's interesting is some other features about GRAUGS in more depth. So we're talking about GRAUGS and explaining them a little bit, and here it is. First of all, the question has been asked, can captains have their own GRAUGS? And the answer is yes, captains can have grog pets. Oh yeah! Now, if they lose it, however, they can eventually replace it. So isn't that fantastic? Now, word of caution for those that are thinking to use GRAUGS for everything. They do balance them with the Beastmaster attribute, trait, ability. Yeah, all of that in one. Attribute. And so Beastmasters can easily kill your mount, which they say mount, and then the word or, as in any other mount as well, including Caragors. So, here's the thing. They can kill your mount, meaning they could kill your grog because you've mounted a grog. Theoretically, that could include drakes as well. So, word of caution, don't think that grogs are overpowered, because Beastmasters check them pretty hard. They say they can kill them easily. Now, not to ruin all of our fun, one of the things that's new about GRAUGS in Shadow of War, which we've probably known, but very cool to make mention of still nonetheless, is that they will come back with elemental abilities. We can use basically the ice grog, for example, to toss boulders of ice at our enemies. That's always great. Furthermore, they could probably, I think, even seen it. I don't know, just kind of out on a limb here. I'm just kind of speculating at this point. I'm thinking I've seen it in gameplay where they can breathe ice breath. Am I imagining that, or is that actually true? Leave a comment below. Feel free to correct me. I am not infallible, good friends. Now, we can also know there's fire grogs, and they can breathe fire because I've seen that. And also there's a tree grog. Actually, we see that in the storyline as they fight the Balrog. And so there could be an incorporation of vine whipping abilities that kind of give you some more range to the grogs. Limited ground pound radius of effective killing ability. So there's a little bit about grogs. And furthermore, it's true, you can use a grog while fighting another grog, and so that's kind of cool. Grog battles going on. Is that a thing? Can we make that a thing? In Shadow of War, like, you have grog battles, grogs fighting each other. Which is the stronger grog is going to come out on top? Is the ice grog better than the fire grog? Do they cancel each other out? Do we have a tree grog burning at the side of the fire grog? I'm just curious what, players would do with these. And if anything, I'd be curious to know if we can pit grogs against each other, like a branded grog against an enemy grog. No doubt that can be true. And one other final thing about grogs, and we've already seen that, and you probably know it, but I'm just going to make mention of it because we're talking about GRAUGS. I want to be extensive here, and that is they can be used as siege weapons for catapults. If you've seen on the back of a grog in the middle of a siege battle, you can not only use them to buy with Mirian in your siege assault, but you can also use them in defenses, and as such, they can shoot these huge catapult rock, things thrown in the air. It's great, it's fantastic, but they can also be broken, and so they're not too overpowered. They can pretty much be shot right off of grog. So again, they're not the greatest, but still cool nonetheless. You can ride on the back of a grog, shoot a catapult thingy, and destroy Babel. I mean, doesn't get much better than that. So, do you like GRAUGS? What are the things you're going to use GRAUGS for? Leave your comment below. Let me know. This is Hero87, your host, saying that's all I got for you today. So, sayonara, sidekicks. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to slam that like button with a bone-shattering wraith punch to the face. The harder you smash it, the better. No, really, it really helps this channel out.